Here's what you missed this week on Play Mornings.
Play Mornings, I'm John.
I'm Marina.
It is 6:42, which means we're just 58 minutes away from...
Birthdays.
You know what was great about yesterday? Not only did I have 0 local celebrity birthdays, there were also 0 actual celebrity birthdays. The only one that I was going to put, but I didn't, was George Takei. And the only reason I didn't put him is because I didn't know how to pronounce his last name. You know how birthdays work. Every single weekday around 7:40, we like to give you a birthday shout.
That's right. 780-791-1037. If you know someone celebrating, that's the number you're going to want to text or call.
Right.
Let us know who you are as well, so we can add you to the birthday, the coupon list.
Yep, brought
because,
to you by
of course,
our friends at Boston Pizza.
Because for you doing all the hard work and texting in the birthday shout-outs, you got to get something out of it, too.
Listen, thumbs get tired from texting.
Yeah, okay.
You looked at me like, okay, continue, Marina. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go on.
I actually had nothing else to say. I'm doing little clips.
I'm actually scrolling through birthdays from yesterday to see who you missed.
Hitler's was yesterday. I didn't think to say happy
Carmen
birthday
Electra's
to him.
birthday was yesterday. Jessica Lange's birthday was yesterday.
Name somebody who's been in more than 3 things. Exactly. Besides Hitler. I was not saying happy birthday to Hitler.
Good.
Okay? Well, I'm just saying. He was number 1 on my website. He shouldn't have been.
No, he should not have been. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I guess even if you're I'm sure Osama bin Laden's birthday's up there.
There's no way.
If somebody added Hitler?
I don't see Hitler on famousbirthdays.com.
Oh, that's not the website I went to. The website I went to is dictatorbirthdays.com. So I guess it makes sense. 780-791-1037. I'm John.
I'm Marina.
Marina, we're back together.
Welcome back.
Reunited
How are
once
you
again.
feeling?
I'm feeling better. You shouldn't catch anything.
I better not.
Listen, you catch something, you also get a day off. That's how this transaction works.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, thank you. What's up with you?
Not a whole lot, but every time you're off, I have the most amount of birthdays to sing to.
You get hammered with birthdays yesterday?
Hammered with
What are we
birthdays.
talking? You got 9 the time I wasn't here on my cruise. And how many did you get?
I think you were sick that time. I don't think you were on your cruise because
Possibly.
I was texting you.
Okay, yeah, maybe, possibly.
9. There was 5 yesterday. It wasn't, obviously as much as 9,
Yeah.
but still a lot. Still a mouthful.
Okay, were they new texters?
Some of them were.
Okay, that's what happens when I'm off. I get 5 burner phone numbers, and I'm like, this will show her. Did you get through them all with the bed?
I did, with the music. I
Cool.
did. I practiced a little bit ahead of time.
Oh.
At the first little spiel of their names in the song,
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh.
You
And then I kind of caught up. I was a little bit slow.
Okay,
Slower
yeah.
than I should have been.
There you go.
But it's understandable when you got 5 names to sing in one birthday song.
It's a lot. It is a lot. Any more than 5, you're pretty much just like, well, the bed's there.
Yeah.
It's just there.
I thought about it. I'm like, do I play this or do I not? 6 names, I wouldn't have played it.
No, anything more than 5 seems excessive, like you're 9. Let's talk about the elephant in the room real quick. The ice.
The ice, yeah.
The river break up.
River has broken up. It's flowing.
As somebody who lives downtown, a little nervy.
Just don't go anywhere near the ice.
Easier said than done.
I
You
mean,
live
don't
in
go near the
Appleton.
riverbanks is what I'm trying to say here.
I mean, you and I both crossed the bridge to get home. Mm-hmm. Is there any other? There's no other way to get.
There's no other way.
Dude, we might be crashing on the couch. I hope doesn't come to that.
Me too.
We got
too.
the
My
live
bed's
stream
pretty
up on our
comfortable.
TV. As somebody who's crashed on that couch before, albeit after a few wobbly pops that would make the floor feel good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Shout out Harris
It's not
Appliance and Furniture.
The worst couch.
It's a couch. It's bigger than my couch in my house.
It's definitely bigger than mine too.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I imagined you were living all bougie.
I got 2 couches. Well, I had 3. Got rid of one.
Yeah?
The 1-seater.
Yeah, the love seat.
No, the 1-seater.
That's not a couch. It's a chair.
Sure. I had the chair part of the couch. And then I have the love seat and
Yeah.
the 3-seater.
And which one did you get rid of?
The singular one.
Because it just didn't fit the aesthetic. You didn't have enough room.
I just, no.
You can afford to get rid of it, is what I'm hearing.
It was covering up my fireplace.
Your fireplace?
Yes. How do you not know I have a fireplace?
I've been to your house one time and one time only, and I'm not even sure you remember that time. Flip Mornings, I'm John. She's Marina. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Casey. How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm waking up for this great Friday, listening to you guys.
Nice.
Listening to some music, and then I go to drop off my daughter at school, and I see a guy, old guy, walking in a towel outside. Isn't that crazy?
Walking in a towel?
Yes.
It's a little chilly, old guy.
A towel outside with his, old man chest out.
Hey, nothing wrong with an old man chest there.
Where is this happening? Near what
Up
school?
by Westwood.
Up by Westwood. Oh my.
Yes. And I'm looking over oh my God, this guy's really going for it. I don't know what he went to do outside, but he rounded that building with pride.
Oh my God. I mean, it's minus 11 right now. This guy's, I don't know if he's got any cojones left at this point.
That's why his old man chest looks so big. They're all the way up.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
This is the Friday this Friday.
I am back on all the apps: Grindr, Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish. That one for Christians, the one for Jewish people.
Are you on Hinge too?
What's that?
You never heard of Hinge?
Of course I've heard of Hinge. I am banned on Hinge. It wasn't my fault, I promise. And I need to tell you something that happened to me recently.
Okay.
I've been on the apps for about a week. Out of the 15 people I've matched with, ladies, 9 of them knew me from the radio. And I'm sure you can offer some input as well. I almost immediately stopped the conversation. Because if my thing gets out, as in, if what gets 554, if what gets me horny gets out into the world, I'm done. You listening right now, you are so lucky nobody knows what your thing is to a grand scale. I have to, even if I want to do anything, I have to be like, I could be, Play Morning radio host John. Yeah, he can't do it unless he's looking at a photo of his grandma. Or
Oh
something.
my God! Why
Like,
would you say grandma?
I'm just thinking of the hottest thing I could. I mean the worst. And it's just I don't want anybody to know my thing to a public scale. Please join in.
Okay, I definitely have some input on this, and I agree with you. However, I've been on the apps for a long time, on and off. I did just kind of jump back on, just to swipe.
I haven't seen you yet. I'll tell you that right.
Probably because age difference.
I have mine set to 99, but let's go.
But what I found talking to some men was that once they found out that I was a radio host, that they thought whatever they said, I would repeat on air.
I didn't even think of that.
So many times.
That's
and then
really
the conversation dies there.
Oh my God. So opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure these ladies would be elated to hear me talking about this right now.
Yeah.
But I don't have any good stories. Do you have good stories that you're kind of well, I feel bad if I talk about them on air?
Yes.
That was a big sigh. That was a sigh of, how do I not make myself the a-hole in this situation?
I do have stories, but I'm just trying to leave all of those in the past and move on with my life.
So ladies out there and men out there, if you're matching with Marina, ladies, if you're matching with me, men, if you're matching with me, but at 3 a.m. If you find out, if we're comfortable enough with you for you to find out our thing, let's keep it our thing.
Yeah.
Let's not make it a
Fort McMurray thing.
For girl gang. Hey, girlies.
Yeah.
You'll never believe what John's into. My dad's in town, and as one does with his dad in Fort McMurray, Alberta, we've been drinking. And yesterday, we were in his hotel room. We started having a few adult bevies, and all of a sudden, on the TV after the hockey game, we changed the channel, and wouldn't you know it, it was the start of The Lion King. And we're like, I'm cool watching. Are you cool? And he's like, I'm cool watching. If you're cool watching. I have found a whole new love for Lion King.
Have you never seen the original before?
So I've seen both before.
Okay.
The first time I saw The Lion King was after I got my tattoo.
Okay.
And I was like...
The original.
The original.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't really get the... And that was on yesterday. The original was also on yesterday.
Right.
And I was like, I don't get the hype. I kind of hate this movie. Apparently, after a few wobbly pops, it becomes one of your favorite movies of all time.
No way.
It is so good. It is. Nathan Lane's performance is fantastic. Everybody in this... Matthew Broderick, like everybody in this movie, it's a friggin' home run.
I'm glad you like it.
How do you feel about The Lion King? This is when she craps all over it.
I like The Lion King. I love The Lion King. I've seen The Lion King in play form.
Oh, damn.
In Toronto. It was amazing. I just, as a kid, was a little traumatized in certain parts.
That's fair.
I
Totally
still
fair to say.
vividly remember when the hyenas were kind of marching, singing to that song.
Yeah.
And their shadows were all up on the wall. And
Yes.
I was scared of that as a kid.
As one would be. I
And
was
then,
scared as a drunk 22-year-old.
when Simba's dad dies.
Spoiler!
If you haven't seen The Lion King, that's
like
on you.
1991, baby.
So that traumatized. It's kind of like Bambi in a way. Little parts of it traumatized me.
Okay.
But I do love The Lion King.
Okay, I was going to say, would you say scarier or less scary than Bambi? Bambi had, if I recall, like just one scary part.
Yeah,
at the
just
very
like in
beginning
the
of
very
movie.
beginning. I would say that because The Lion King has more scary parts, you're watching as a kid, I would have to say Lion King.
Oh, that's fair, but that's also why The Lion King has Dollars to Donuts way more singing than Bambi.
I love the songs.
Because they gotta counteract the fact that Simba almost got smushed. His dad dies, and then another lion dies at the end of it. It's like, this is crazy.
I love the fact that you're not just discovering this right now. You mean you discovered it in the last year?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you rediscovered it and you like it.
I feel pretty good about the movie. It might be one of my favorite movies of all time now.
Now, are you going to go off and watch a bunch of other Disney movies?
I
from
love
around that
Disney
time?
movies. It was pretty much the only one I hadn't seen.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what was stopping me from The Lion
I can give
King.
you a list of Disney movies you've never seen.
Name one.
The Aristocats.
We Are Siamese, If We Please.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
I gotta read this to you. There's a bride who is going viral after a text message came in from her aunt/uncle.
Are we getting a Bridezilla
We're
moment?
getting we're basic. Well, not really Bridezilla. It's
Oh.
more like Aunt and Uncle Zilla.
Oh!
Guestzilla.
Oh, okay, this is a rare Zilla.
So the bride's going viral because she posted a screenshot of the conversation between her aunt and uncle.
I'm in.
So they refused to attend her wedding because the dress code required men to wear a tie.
What?
Thoughts?
Thought as somebody who usually doesn't dress the nicest, throw on a tie. What are you doing?
You can
man?
get ones that are like pre-tied, clip-on,
clip-ons.
you know? And then, the bride and the groom, they kind of thought, well, maybe it's just not affordable for them right now. So they offered to lend a tie. Nope, not doing it. They still declined. And then they said the request was too much, and then went on to say that there was a typo in it. So I thought it was funny, but they said, I'll read the typo first and then what
Okay.
they were trying to say. So the typo said, this is the untied. Hold on. This is the
No matter what it is, that's hilarious.
untied states of America. Obviously, try.
Are we sure that was a typo? That's one of the greatest typos I've ever heard in my life.
This is the untied states of America. This is not Princess Land. So it's just supposed to be a simple dress code rule.
I need to know at least what this uncle was planning on wearing to the attraction.
Yeah, maybe like a clown outfit, a costume.
It's, I mean,
Big red nose?
acting like he might as well throw it on. It's insane to I wear pants when I'm told to wear pants. I'll wear a tie when I'm told to wear a tie. It's one thing. And presumably you like this niece. Maybe not enough, but you're going to miss her wedding because your husband doesn't want to throw a
Seriously.
tie on?
Like, get out. I wouldn't even want them at the wedding at this point.
No, and
Like, how are they going to act at the wedding?
that's a great
Can you
question.
go around to everybody being like, ugh, you have to wear a tie too?
Yeah, that's a great question.
You know?
That's really good.
So if you were to invite a family member or a friend or somebody who then all of a sudden declined your request for the dress code.
Which, sorry, by the way, before we put this question out there, I didn't know there was needed to be a dress code rule set in place for weddings. You should know what you're wearing to a wedding. It's not sweatpants. It's not a hoodie.
I mean, like, unless you're going on a destination wedding and it's hot and you're on the beach.
Yeah, if you're
Maybe don't wear a full suit.
If you're in
black
Hawaii,
tie.
you gotta wear the lei. Everybody knows that.
Exactly.
If you're at a wedding in the untied United Americas, you're gonna wear a tie. All right, now put the question out there.
So, would you still go to this wedding if there was a dress code? You know what? No, let me take this back.
All right, I was gonna say yes.
Okay. Would you want your aunt and
No.
uncle or your friend or whoever it may be to still go to your wedding after this whole
No.
thing?
No. You?
Absolutely not. I would block them on social media and never talk to them again.
Oh, 100%. Matter of
ya.
fact, I would have this as the backdrop. Me and my presumably wife are sitting right in front of the cake. The background behind us is the text message where it's just like, we are not
Put it right on
coming.
the top of the
Remember-
cake, too.
Yeah!
So you were talking about your feed
Hobby horsing.
and how it's hobby horsing. My feed right now is all about marathons.
Oh, so both forms of exercise.
Yeah. Never ran in a marathon before.
No, I'm not planning on it.
I definitely admire everyone. They're like built different. People who run in marathons are built different.
They have the craziest calves I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Did you know, I don't know how many people knew this, but only about 0.1% of people in the world will ever complete a marathon in their lifetime?
That seems low to me, but now that I hear that number, I'm like, 9 billion people in the world. That makes sense. It's like, what, 9 million?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'll run to the bathroom. I'll run to the fridge.
There you go. I'll run when I'm being chased. When like half the,
Yeah.
I have about 14 seconds left of run in me for the rest of time.
So like I'm watching all these videos and you know, you get the runners who are first across the finish line, beating
Overachievers.
personal best or
Yeah.
whatever. And then you get the people who, you know, their legs start shaking and they can't finish and they're falling over, can't stand up. But what I love the most about it, you get the people that just run by because they're each their own.
Oh,
They're
yeah. No.
out for themselves.
Sorry, you're on
but
the
then
ground.
you do get those people that are like, you know what, I'm going to stop and help this person. And it just warms my heart so
Does
much.
it?
It really does. Because running a marathon, that's something you got to put your mind to. You know what I mean? And it's a full marathon is what, almost 43 kilometers?
Is that what it is?
I think something like that.
Who is like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah. So these people have trained for it, and even after training for it, sometimes might not be able to finish. So getting that little bit of extra help to push them across the finish line, it just warms my heart. Does
You know
something in
what?
there.
I'll agree with you. In marathons like that, sure, it's cute, it's sweet, it's on the same level as, you know, Soldier coming home. Mm-hmm. But when I see the videos of people in the Olympics helping each other, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, come on now. It's the Olympics. You know, it's not a full-fledged marathon, but it is the Olympics.
Yeah.
In my mind, though, if you're doing a marathon, what had to go horribly wrong for you to not be able to finish the marathon? You know what I mean? Like how, presumably you trained.
Yeah, presumably.
And it's just, well, nobody is out there
Didn't
looking
Lisa,
like me.
Didn't Lisa do like a half marathon or something and she tried to train and
Again, half marathon, still incredible.
Yeah.
I could never do anything
is there like
that.
a half of a marathon I could start at?
I get tired watching marathons of like The Office. So I don't know how well I would do at a half. I could give you 1 kilometer of walking. And that's like it.
That's
like
it.
13 minutes of walking.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
I feel that. You know, and then to add to all of these videos that I've been seeing, you get the people who it could be an elderly person who wanted to walk in this marathon.
Yeah.
Whoever it may be, all of a sudden after all like the main runners and everyone, 11 hours later, they're closing, you know, the gates up and the
Taking the
barriers,
balloons
taking all the barriers
down.
down, the banners.
Yeah.
And you still have people trying to finish over the finish line. And I love the fact that so many people stayed to wait for these people. Now, you don't know how long they're going to be.
Course.
I don't know if these people waited the entire 11 hours or, if they came back later or if they showed up late.
Go for lunch.
I don't know, but I would be so disappointed if I was running up to the finish line and they're just pulling everything down. Of course, be happy that there's a few people there clapping for you.
Yeah.
But the fact that the main event is pulling all the stuff down and I'm not across the finish line yet.
I mean, at that point, you got to do some self-reflection. You're like, am I doing this again? Or why was
Am I doing this right?
Why was I so piss poor this time?